Welcome back to the channel. I'm not even sure that this video is gonna work because this truck is loud and the only air is if you roll down the windows, but we're using Mom's camera with the nice microphone, so hopefully this video will turn out good.
This thing actually does have air in it. I mean, it has all the parts. It's just the air conditioner doesn't work. It's got a good heater in it. Oh, come on.
Also, I do have a seatbelt on.
Goes to both of them.
But it's just kind of loose, so. But I definitely have the lap belt that's tight, so that's got to count for something, but this is just slightly loose, but I am wearing it just to let everyone know.
Yeah, let everybody know who's OSHA police, who's working by OSHA and asking you if you're wearing a seatbelt, whatever.
I don't think OSHA's the one who controls that, bud.
Yee doggy.
Yee doggy.
Let me tell you something important with these vehicles that you gotta know and you gotta remember if you ain't used to driving them. You gotta make sure when you put it in four-wheel drive to go up the hill, this thing ain't got a light on to tell you it's in four-wheel drive. Now at night with your headlights on, it'll tell you if you're in four-wheel drive, because when you put four-wheel drive, the lights at your feet come on, which is still, I think, hilarious, and I don't know why they do that, but they do. But if in the daylight and your lights ain't on, your headlights, and this thing's in four-wheel drive, if you don't look down and make sure that you take it out, you'll be driving in four-wheel drive, and you'll be driving with the hubs locked too. And there are some hubs they made that wouldn't hurt, I guess, probably to drive with locked, but I don't drive with my hubs locked. So the very first thing I do when I get out from coming up our driveway is I look and say, is it in four-wheel drive? And I unlock the hubs. Because this thing don't have no fancy gauge stuff to tell you what's going on. This thing's too old for that. This thing's 10 years older than I am. 10 years exactly. Older than Katie. And I still love it. And I'm going to tell you something. Getting this steering wheel fixed was the best thing I did. Steering wheel and steering column. This thing is awesome now, except for all the other problems it has, but whatever.
So, we're going to talk about summer in this video.
Where's my car keys? I got to make sure I got another set of keys. Oh, I didn't get them because the key's on there. Continue.
This video is going to be all about summer. We did one about fall. If you haven't seen that, I will put the link in the description. This is going to be all about summer and what we think about summer, because it's still summer.
It's a high summer is what I call it.
Yes. So why do you call it the high summer?
I'm just saying it is high summer because it's on up in the middle of summer. This ain't June. This ain't the beginning of July. It's middle and toward the end of July, and I just call that high summer. High heat. Dog days are coming. The snakes are going to be aggravated. You know. I mean, August is definitely high summer, but you start trending down once August comes. You start moving towards September, which I've seen some Septembers that were real hot too. So whatever. We're approaching, kind of like Katie said, the dog days where everything's going to get kind of just unruly. Everything, it's like the greenery and everything just intensifies before it kind of dies down for the fall. I gotta say, summer probably is like my favorite season. I really do like fall and winter, but I think summer probably is my favorite because I get cold really easy. And that's no fun, so I like summer. And I love that there's daylight until 8 or 9 o'clock. I mean, that's awesome. Also, this camera, while this camera has better sound, the video on it, I apologize, is not that great. The video is not as good as the iPhone. It's dark in here, and it's really not dark outside. But, oh well. Well, I have an interior light on here, but it don't work. I need to fix it. It's up here somewhere.
That's okay. Tell us some of your favorite things about summer.
Well, for one, I remember what dog days means. Snakes are shedding their skin, and it gets up over their head and their eyes, and they can't see good, and they're aggravated, and they're ill, and they're more likely to strike at things that they wouldn't be likely to strike at. So I always keep that in mind when I'm outside in high summer, in the dog days. One of my favorites is that it stays light for so long. So I've been working late this week. I'll work till about 9 o'clock. I'll eat supper at like 5:30 or something, and then after supper, after like 6 o'clock, I'll go back down to my basement and I'll work for 3 more hours until 9 p.m. because it's light out and I just feel like I can do that. It's easier on me to do it this time of year. I also like that it stays light because when me and Nick are together, we can go fishing in the evening, and we have until 8:30 to fish after work. I appreciate that. I also like this time because this is the only time of year that I'll eat ice cream. I'm not a big ice cream fan. I can take it or leave it, but now is the time that I want to eat it. Hello. This is also the time you gotta watch for this.
Where you going, girl?
He's gonna run out. Come on, girlfriend. Or boyfriend, whoever you are. That's girlfriend. Actually, truth be told, around here you gotta watch for that every time you get on the highway. I don't like ice cream, but I like it when it's cold. When it's something that's cold when it's really hot out. I also like all the fun activities you can do, such as going to the lake, going swimming, which I've not really done a lot of that this summer. I like riding in the truck or the car with the windows down. Just kind of living is easier in the sense of you're not worried about harsh weather conditions as much. So I enjoy that, I really do. And I'm sad when it's gone. But also happy because I hate heat.
A lot of the times by the end of summer, that's why I'm ready for it to be over, because the heat is so oppressive. So it's kind of both. And I would say I pretty much like summer for all the same reasons too. Like we already said, being able to be out in the evening later. Everything just feels easier in the summer somehow. And of course, like the best thing is harvesting everything from the garden, all the fresh food, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. I love the summer for that. That is awesome. And the greenery is just so pretty, even though it does get to the point where it's kind of like choking you, you know, like it just, everything gets so green that it's kind of crazy. I still like it, yeah.
I like it because it somehow feels cozy. It feels like a little forest land, like a little fairy magic land, and I like it. I like it because it feels like coverage, like you can't see as much, so you just feel like, I don't know, the woods are fun, but the woods, they are also not fun in the same sense of it. It's snakier, you gotta worry about ticks, you gotta worry about things that in the winter, the leaves are off and you can see everything, so nothing's hiding from you, so you don't feel scared like I'm gonna come up on something that I can't see, because you can see a long way, because the trees are what we would call as naked. They are naked. I do like the summer for that reason, just the fun activities. I like to, it's a good time to sit out at night and look at the stars. It's a good time to have potlucks, picnics, 4th of July, fireworks, anything you want to do. And you can really enjoy that. But it seems like every season that comes, I'm ready. Like by the end of summer, I'll say, well, I'm ready for fall. Or by fall, I'm like, I'm ready for winter.
Before we end this video, we're going to share some favorite summer memories, and I hope that you'll comment below and let us know what some of your favorite summer memories are. Some of my most favorite summer memories are swimming. We used to have a friend, we had more than one friend that had a really nice swimming pool, and we would get to go over with our cousins and swim at their house, and I loved that. When we used to visit Dad's parents and Ken on out in the state from us, we would get to go and swim. I also loved that. That was at an indoor pool, so that doesn't really count for summer. But there was also an outdoor pool that we swam in summer there, so that does count. I always liked that.
Yeah, but it got ruined in the flood, and the playground equipment's gone. The pool was full of river water and mud and sticks and trash and debris. It was really nasty, but they redid it, and it looks really good.
What are some of your favorite summer memories, bud?
Some of my favorite summer memories when we were little, we would build forts. Outside, we build like little teepees, or we would build sheet houses. We would play in the creek. That was probably, of course, my favorite. Another favorite summer memory is all the fresh fruit. I have memories of eating watermelon and strawberries and cantaloupe and all kinds of stuff at Granny's house. And I really like that because the fruit is fresh and it was just sweet, a sweet memory. I liked catching lightning bugs when we were kids. In the summer, I enjoyed doing that. We never tried to put them in a jar or nothing. We just catch them and look at them and let them go. I also like the summer because that's when, like, some of my favorite memories are like the turkeys that were babies that showed up to our house, or little baby deer. By the time all the animals will have their babies in the spring, and then in the summer you'll see them. And I just think that's really sweet to see the baby, even like in lakes and stuff, in the pond up there, which they were early. We saw those baby fish. I just think that's fun. It's sweet to see all the little things and they kind of grow. That's fun, and that's geeky, but it's fun.
We hope that you have enjoyed this video, just driving with us and talking a little bit about summer. Comment below and let us know what you think about summer, if that's your favorite season or not, and some of your favorite things that you like about summer or some of your favorite memories. And thank you for watching.
God bless you. God keep you. God watch you. God hear you. God smell you. So wash your stinky feet.
We'll catch you at the next one. Do you have enough gas in this thing? Because I'm going to be mad.
I'm
if
just
we're
making
walking.
sure. I filled it up at the Wagga bag until the gas poured out on my feet again. You don't know what you're doing. That's 87.
Deadly and dangerous. People walking on the side of the road.
Yeah, when directly across the road there's a walk meant for you. That's a pet peeve for another time. I might have even mentioned that in one of my videos. Don't walk where you ain't supposed to walk. Boom!
Because it's going to be so windy.
I got banana in the upholstery.
That was what?
Close. I just about dropped my banana. I keep looking back there because I don't want nothing to blow away and I don't have a rear view mirror. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I don't know, I'm just listening.
I don't really know what I want to say.